they can dive for a while too.
Good morning. It's cold. I'm in Fairhaven, Massachusetts, off of West Island, and today we're gonna go well, I'm not gonna do anything. I'm gonna document this, but they're gonna take oysters and repopulate them in an area in the back. The difficult thing. So let's go check it out. What's up?
How's it going?
All right, good morning. It's a cold morning. I'm in Fairhaven, Massachusetts. That is called West Island, I think.
Over here.
Oh, see, look, this is why you talk to the natives, man. How are you today?
I'm doing great. Yourself?
I'm pretty good. So what are you doing?
Taking some oysters out for an artificial reef. We're gonna plant out oysters, and hopefully they grow and sustain and produce and repopulate the bay.
So today's a little bit of a tough shoot because there's other media, and that's always tough because you want to document things as best as you can. If there's people walking around, it's really difficult. So what happened was, if you look up the stream here, there's a little boat with a bunch of people on it, and we tied up this boat, and you can look at some of the photos now that I took of the crew here loading these oysters onto this boat. And as we were about to go out, basically I want to get rid of everybody else, so I asked if I could stay on this boat, and that's the way it works. I mean, you want to do the best job possible, and the best job possible is only done when you can accurately document something without being hindered by all these other people walking around that have nothing to do with what normally happens here. In a situation like this, I have my wide angle, my truck's 1635. Honestly, I have my 780-200. I probably should have just left this in the car, but it could come in handy because I didn't know there was going to be two boats, and if something happens on that boat, I could just grab it. But always look for, like, how do you tell a story? Should I stand here, or should I maybe go over there and photograph the guy leading the charge here at the wheel? So let's see what that looks like from that side.
There's the load right there.
You can see how much depth there is in the picture. The key in this situation is, why are we here? We're here because of the oysters. And luckily, they're all nice and lined up right there. So make sure that your aperture is tight enough that you can see everything in focus from the foreground all the way to the back.
It's not bad. Let's go.
I am freezing! Cody, what's up?
What's going on? How are we today?
I feel
A little chilly, but part of the job.
what are we looking at? What is this?
We call them Milwaukees. They're regular oysters that we want to sell to the consumer. They just don't look great on a plate. Some of these are shell rock. Some of them just brew regularly.
What's the difference with those?
Oh, these are Matt Loose. So these are ours, these are Matt Loose. So they come from two different farms.
Oh, but they're basically the same thing. They just look.
Yeah, they look irregular on a plate. Basically.
How are you?
I'm great.
How come everybody says they're great?
Because we're not perfect.
So normally, what are you gonna do?
We would be processing oysters on the barge. We would be fixing gear.
What does processing oysters look like? Are you cutting it out? Are you pulling it off?
We tumble them for the rough edges. We check them to make sure they're alive and they look good. We take off any barnacles or snails. Then they go into the market bags. We sell them.
And then they go straight to a restaurant?
A restaurant or a distributor. Yep.
What am I looking at? What is all this?
Actually, this is our farm. These are the oysters.
They're the oyster farm?
They're in floating.
You gotta do this kind of thing if you want a shot that's dynamic. And we can see them dumping the oysters overboard right there. There's only one way to get a cool shot. That's to get right in there, stick the camera up the side, and hope for the best somewhere. Alright, so we're done. Thanks for watching. Hope you can subscribe to the channel for some future content, which I hope to do more of this year. I need a sandwich and I need to get warm.